Hello, this is Joe from Nerd in Korea. We are doing our MTG keyword breakdown, looking at Morph versus Cloak today. Please hit like and subscribe. If you don't hit like and subscribe, the little rubber part inside your earphones is going to go missing. And you'll probably have to buy new ones because you don't know where to get just the rubber part. What is Morph? Okay, this is a mechanic introduced in Onslaught, so quite a while ago. This is an interesting mechanic with quite different than most other I have covered. Again, this is a very unique one. I feel like a lot of them are mess with the graveyard or give bonuses to creatures, whatever. This really kind of works very differently than almost everything else in the game. It almost feels like it doesn't almost like something that's took from a different game and stuck it in here. But anyway. This allows a permanent to be cast for 3 mana face down as a colorless 2/2 creature with no other abilities. So it's going to come in, it's going to be face down, so you're going to have your back of your card up, and it's a 2/2 creature is what it's indicating there. It's colorless and it has no other creature types or anything like that. So yeah, flipping it over, you can pay its morph cost. If it's a creature, you can play its morph cost and flip it over. This is instant speed and does not use the stack. That's pretty huge. Especially, what's really good about a lot of morph cards is that, when you morph them, they get some kind of bonus. And a bonus effect happens. So if you've already cast the creature, that bonus effect cannot be stopped, basically. Can't really be interacted with. Again, it doesn't use the stack, so it just happens. Meaning that no one gets to respond to it. So if you've got especially things like counter spells or counter abilities, those just happen. There's no way for anyone else to counter your counter spell or somehow negate them. Just huge. And alright, so at any time they can be turned face up for the morph cost. Again, as long as you have priority, as long as you're allowed to do things, you can do this at instant speed. So pretty much any time, even in combat, you can declare the blocker and then flip it over. So if anyone's attacking you, you've got face down creatures, they have no idea what they're walking into. It's enough to get people to leave you alone. If you have even a couple of face down ones, they might think better. Anyway. Manifest is the later iteration that allows other cards to be cast as 2/2 creatures. Okay, so for Morph, there's select ones that can be cast, or it can be used as Morph, but primarily it's creatures and permanents, right? So yeah, anyway, the Manifest can be just about anything, so yeah, that's really what's different there. If it's not a creature though, you can't flip it over unless it has a morph cost or something like that, right? So if it's just a regular instant and it doesn't have morph or anything like that, or a cost that would let it flip over, it's stuck as a 2/2 creature on the battlefield like that. What is Cloak? Okay, this mechanic was introduced in Murder at Karlov's Manor. Pretty recent one right there. I think this is the most recent mechanic I've covered. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure it is though. This has the card cast as a 2/2 colorless creature as well, but it benefits from having Ward 2. So these come in as 2/2 colorless creatures, but they have Ward 2. And a lot of people have criticism about Ward, and those criticisms are fair, but it's better than nothing. You know what? There's a lot of ways around Ward and stuff like that, but still, it's more of a headache. It will do something. Again, these spells are usually cast from the player's hand. So cloak spells are usually cast from their hand. There are exceptions that are less likely, but anyway. Non-creature cards cannot be flipped over by paying their mana cost unless they have, another ability that allows you to flip the card over. These being Morph, Megamorph, or Disguise. Yeah. Those are the 3 abilities that will let you flip over a card even if it's not a creature. Again, creature just anytime. For its casting cost, even a lot of creatures that have Morph will have a reduced cost if you're paying their Morph, and even maybe a special effect as well. Which is better? Okay, both of these have face down values of 2/2, so they're basically colorless creatures. They're face down 2/2. Yeah, and they don't have any other creature types, so if you've got something where you can give bonuses to like all your colorless creatures, they benefit from that. The primary difference in the face down creature is that, yeah, the cloaked one has ward 2. Having a bunch of things with ward 2, and rather than like things that don't, actually is quite a bit better. Like, again, ward, not the best thing in the world, but ward 2 and a whole bunch of things is a bit of a headache. Again, like, board wipes don't care about it, right? Things that don't target don't really care about it. It still adds more like annoyance, really. But yeah, they both may be turned face up if their creatures have for their casting cost, or if they're creatures for their casting cost without using the stack. And again, or if they have any other kind of like disguise, morph, or megamorph. And once again, since Cloak allows you to use the morph cost as well, it is superior because face down creatures benefit from ward 2. I'd say, yeah, Cloak is better than morph, but they're not really mutually exclusive. You can kind of use both and get benefits from both. If you cloak something and it has morph cost, you can use the morph cost to flip it over and maybe get another advantage out of that. So these two aren't really like, they're very symbiotic is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, take it easy.